Hi there, Lorianne here. I have lots of news for you today. I want to tell you first of all the thing I'm most excited about, and that is my husband filed his separation papers for the post office, and the last day of his employment there is going to be the 16th of April. I'm really excited about that, and so is he. As a matter of fact, he's already cleaned out his office, and he's of all of his personal things, and he's making this thing for the door that says how many days he has left so that everyone can go through the countdown with him. He has customers that he really likes, that he's had, for years, because he's been the postmaster there for several years now. And so that's exciting. His last day is the 16th. The 17th, he's going to fill out all of his paperwork he needs to fill out and send it off to get the retirement money coming, as well as our 401k money. The 18th, we're taking off to an event in Chicago, a company event in Chicago, which are the best things ever, by the way. If you want to know whether or not this is a business that you can do, go to an event, because you find out that all of the people who are making the extraordinary amounts of money that you hear about are just regular folks like you. They're just regular folks like me. They're regular folks who made a decision and took the time to learn how to make that decision work. And so they don't have any more under the hood than you. They don't walk on water. They don't glow in the dark. There's nothing special about them. They just made a decision and then made that decision work for them. And actually what you have to come to realize is two things. First of all, yes, this is something you can do. And second of all, yes, you deserve to have what it is that you want. And the deserving to have what it is that you want is actually the one that's hard for people, because we're not taught in our culture to expect for our life to be what we want it to be. And you have every right to expect that. It's why you are here. And so we are actually getting ready to embark on life as we want it to be. And I'm so excited about it. The second thing of news is, as you know, I retired from my job in January, but I've had to fill in. Well, I told them when I left that I would fill in a couple of days a week, the hardest 2 days of the week, until someone was hired and trained to go into my slot. And so ever since then, because it's taken a huge amount of time, much longer than I anticipated, but I believe that they finally have someone moving into my position, and so my 7 days are coming to an end. Probably the end of this month will be the end of it, and then I'll just go back to being a super worker, which is actually a volunteer, because I love the store. I love my co-op. I believe in the whole co-op principle, and so it'll please me greatly to continue to super work there until the day that we drive down the driveway. But that day is coming, and I'm so excited about that. We are going tomorrow to look at an RV, because our RV shopping has moved from window shopping to, okay, now we have to buy one shopping. And so we're going to look at one that actually has quite a bit of promise tomorrow. And we still have to figure out what we're going to do about the house. The house has been on the market, but it has not sold. And realistically, the 401k money will be here the middle of May. And so we can by then we'll have picked out a trailer that we want to buy. And if the house was dealt with by then we could roll down the road and actually be with our family in Colorado the first week of June. And so we're going to have to make the decision really quickly here whether or not we're going to actually rent the house out, because that's not something that happens in a minute. Tom doesn't want to have to deal with that himself, so we'd have to hire a property manager and go through the process of actually getting the house rented, and that's a process that takes, like I said, more than a minute. So that's actually the last decision that we have to make, is what to do about our current house, because the 401k money will buy our RV, and the business makes plenty of money for us to live the way that we want to live. Our standard of living will not diminish one little bit in making this transition, as long as we don't have to support this house. And so, and as we go along, because the business is growing, it grows month by month. Eventually we're going to find a piece of property that we want to buy, and we're going to build a ranch, and our business will allow us to do all of that. And so I just want you to really lay hold of the fact that you I mean, look at us. A year ago, it was a dream what we're getting ready to do in the next 2 months. And we just made the decisions that we needed to make to be able to live our dream, because we realized that you only live once, so you might as well do it with gusto. And that's what we're getting ready to do, and you should do that as well. You have the right to have in your life exactly what you want to have, to bring your dreams into all of your waking moments. And so I'm going to leave you with that, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Have the best night ever, and see you soon. Bye.